Mm. Ah, bene.
Sì.
Ciao a tutti, sono Rossi Wolf 89. Siamo su Vision of Mana, questa se non sbaglio è la 14ª puntata. Abbiamo finito gli archivi, si è affrontato un boss diviso in tre teste. Eh, Adesso siamo su un altro territorio, quello ghiacciato. Eh, Allora, qui ehm, però sia dentro. Qui devo un po' capire come.
Grizzly! Got some syrup.
Immagino siano dentro.
Grizzly!
Di qua.
Yes!
Di qua c'è il paesino.
Ba-doom.
Ce n'ho 77. Ora hanno tutti gli effetti.
Dub, bubble, Dub, bubble, Dub, bubble, Dada, Babuguda!
Ok.
Let me see
Guardiamo questo
this.
paesino. Che c'è?
Welcome. What will it be? Excellent
Oh,
choice.
roba
Thanks a
nuova.
bunch. Excellent choice. Thanks a 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 bunch. Stop by again.
Welcome. We've got
Qui
what you
avrà
need.
roba nuova. Petrolio. Ok.
Would you like to thank you? Would you like to thank you? Would you like to thank you? Come again.
Siamo riserva. Ok.
Taking this.
Taking this. Can't be. Telephos?
Why, yes, I will be playing Delaphos in this year's show, but please save the autographs for another time.
I would be honored if he would be amenable to an autograph.
Palomina?
What's this we've been hearing about the actors being unable to perform in their current condition?
Forse
You see,
prima che lo condizionasse. Non so cosa, il potere della spada. Non so.
And after so many auditions to land the role.
Why can't you just read the script again? Can't be that hard to memorize your lines.
Would that it were truly so easy, but when I glance at the page, my mind goes blank every time. It wouldn't be so bad if I was the only one afflicted, but oh, the horror! Every single actor is affected. Who knows when we will ever be able to put on another play again? If we cannot produce an Alm of Light, how will we ever face the Mana Goddess? We will be ruined!
Okay, calm down. I can't deal with a Delaphos lookalike acting so pitiful.
Forgive me. Oh, I need some fresh air.
Such a shame to have landed a leading part and then be faced with these difficulties. How can we help?
It sounds like this development is recent. Maybe it has something to do with the seal on the Benevodon of Light.
It might. Delaphos has been going around messing with the Benevodons after all.
Here's an idea. Why not use the Lumina Lantern on these actors and see if the Elemental of Light can counteract the Benevodon's influence?
With Lumina's power, that might be possible. Try it out on one of those artistes over there.
I almost thought we were talking to the real Delaphos for a second. Okay, pull it together, Val. You gotta head to the stage and see to that actor. Yes!
Qui non so dove intende.
It's no use. I cannot remember a single line. Should we turn the production into a pantomime? That won't help if we can't recall the plot of the show. You're the troop leader. What now?
The lady they are referring to as the leader has been performing since her youth. I have seen a great many memorable masterpieces by her.
My, but you're the convoy of alms. Welcome. I am the leader of this troop. I am also playing the lead in our production of Delaphos and Cerulia. I think you are. Don't forget how important you are to the play. My head is spinning. I can't lead anyone when I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I should quit acting.
You cannot. Do not cast away your career. Val, please, the Lumina Lantern.
Right. We think the power of light can help your town. Do you mind if we try something out?
Hold on! A thought just flashed through my head. I remember something about Delaphos and Cerulia. Many years ago, war ravaged the place we know now as Arvit's pasture. Mortal was pitted against mortal in a seemingly endless struggle. That conflict that spanned generations was known as Arvit's War. This is the tale of the one who brought it to its end. Of course! That was the introduction, which is all well and good, but I still cannot recall a thing myself. Oh, you must help us! Use your elemental vessel on the other actors and get them to remember their roles. I beg you!
Sure. Where can I find the performers?
They'll be spread out across the island practicing their parts. Find them quickly, please.
The Lumina Lantern sure came in handy. Hopefully it'll have the same effect on all the actors having issues with their parts.
My cats.
What was it again? I was Deilophos' enemy, right? Or was it his ally?
He looks really torn up about forgetting his part. Get out the lantern already!
My, what a bewitching gleam you have there. It touches me deep within my soul.
The light will help you. Just keep looking at it, okay? That's it. Watch the lantern.
Eureka! I've got it! I finally remember some of what happens in Deilophos and Cerulia.
It's all back? You're sure?
You would doubt a professional such as myself? Here's a rendition of my part from the Deilophos and Cerulia, Act 1. Enter General Deilophos. The warring factions had begun cutting down innocent farmers and their families. Deilophos spots our heroine Cerulia as she attempts unsuccessfully to flee. Now, the general was a soldier the likes of which had never been seen before or since, but even a man of his caliber was unable to stop the onslaught. Suddenly, an arrow is loosed at the fair maiden. Deilophos takes the arrow in her stead, leaving his right arm damaged and immobile. The two manage to escape the battlefield and leave their past behind them. They are the only survivors of that bloody skirmish.
So Deilophos saved Cerulia at the cost of his arm. I guess he couldn't fight anymore after that.
Huzzah! I should head backstage and let the troop leader know that I'm ready for my close-up. Thanks for saving my acting career.
He sacrificed his arm for her. That That takes courage.
Grizzly!
This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
Did I enter from stage right? Or left? Oh dear, this won't do at all.
Inoltre ha
You part of the
risolto il problema.
Why are you carrying around a lantern like that? What are you supposed to be? The ghost of Alms and Solgard's past?
I'll leave the role playing to the professionals. But you should take a good look either way.
Well, I'll be. It's like the haze is cleared from my mind. You have all illuminated my way in the dark.
You're not just saying that, right? How can you be sure?
A fine thing to say. How about I spoil the middle of the play for you? Then will you believe me? Deilophos and Cerulia. Act 2. Deilophos gains mastery of the Mana Sword.
Questo
Deilophos and
capitolo
Cerulia
c'è
begin
un
a peaceful life
lato
together, away from the devastation
che raccontano essere innovatrici.
This fairy tells him of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the mortals. Deilophos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana. Miraculously, his injured arm is healed and his former strength restored.
Raccontano la bontà di Delphos e quella affronta
Slay the Benevodons. Got it.
Why? Thanks, I guess.
Accepting the goddess's request and her sword. He really was a hero back then.
e qui boh. Non oso a pensare le sopra.
The goddess's heroic. No. The goddess's own. Not that either. What is the line?
Mister, you look like you need some help.
Who goes there?
Nobody. Just some theater enthusiast. In fact, the troop leader asked us to ask you to look at this lantern.
The goddess's hero champion! Slayer of all 8 Benevodons! Oh, that's it! What a load off my mind.
Well, lucky you. Think you're up to performing the part?
Well, I should rehearse once first before I go back. And stay and listen. At the behest of the Mana Goddess, Deilophos traveled the world, sword in hand, subduing each and every Benevodon as it appeared in his path. The road was tough, but Deilophos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8. Deilophos was unstoppable for one reason. Someday. I'm saved. You have my.
We're lucky the Lumina lantern worked there.
Now,
We gotta get the troop leader to remember her part. She should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina lantern one more time.
if it isn't the alms. Thank you for assisting our actors with their warm-ups.
Is everyone accounted for?
Well, there is one minor hiccup. Our troop leader is nowhere to be found. Can you help us search for her?
Oh, this is terrible! Horrifying!
What? Did something happen to our leader?
No, not her! Look at the sky! What is to become of us all?
Huh?
Oh, no! What's going on?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take cover here. We'll check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on without our troop leader. I have to find her.
Stick close to us and don't go looking for trouble.
No, not the
Se non
sky.
porta-
It was so pretty before.
Let's check.
Wait a second. Aish? What are you doing here?
My investigations in Lagrazzo have concluded. I did say that I would meet up with you when I was finished. Did I not? Please note that I do not bring glad tidings, however. I observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward none other than the Temple of Wendel. The Temple of Wendel, as I'm sure you know, was once a sacred place of pilgrimage in the days of Fadiel. The elemental power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, the thirst for truth, have always been intertwined. Two halves of the same whole, if you will. For those with knowledge are wont to seek the truth. In the distant past, those learned people sought solace in Wendel.
Informative lecture, but we have other things to worry about. Namely, if that mana power is what I think it is.
Yes, as Julie has undoubtedly inferred, the Benevodon of Light has been released from her seal.
Figures. Always trust your roots.
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear. We must find our leader as soon as possible.
Deilophos? I had not accounted for this.
This gentleman is merely playing the part of the protagonist in Deilophos and Cerulia. But his Cerulia counterpart is nowhere to be found.
I did notice someone wearing peculiarly theatrical clothing wandering off in that direction earlier.
Oh dear. Where could she have been going?
We should go after her.
For a moment, I mistook that man for Deilophos himself. A brilliant costume, that.
Yeah, you got me too. It's a bit of a shock at first.
Dear Deilophos, my heart is forever with you. I will wait for you always.
What did she say? I couldn't make it out. Maybe she's rehearsing?
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful. Yes!
Beloved Deilophos, champion of the goddess and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am fine.
She doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts.
Please work. I'm brimming with power.
Non c'è combattimento.
Is this? Taking this? Yes! Taking this? Yes!
Dear Dalo, forgive them. Be at peace. Be a beacon of hope, my hero.
This reminds me of when Palomino went off on her own in Tata.
How far is our troop leader planning to go? It could be dangerous.
Taking this? Let me see. A rare item!
Dalo, please, stop.
Wait, don't go that way. Cerulia, you must escape from this battlefield of sorrow. I will sacrifice my arm, my battalion, anything to save you.
Dalo, I will wait for always.
Huh? What are you doing?
You were not in your right mind. I only meant to stop you.
Why am I here, of all places?
You don't remember?
There is a chance that your consciousness was corrupted by an outside force. I myself was once overcome in such a way.
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play. Was it rehearsed?
No, it was all ad-libbed. I just said what sounded right.
I can't even think straight. Oh, my head.
Hang on. Let's try the Lumina Lantern.
No, nothing. I can't remember.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality.
Non basta.
This is what Lorimar's prophecy of destruction portends. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of Light, appropriate if the power of the elemental vessel stays the effects somewhat.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. If we can defeat the monster, everything should go back to normal.
Sounds like our only option is to stop the Benevodon then.
I shall leave the subjugation of our foe in your capable hands. Rest assured, I will see these performers back to the theater.
How noble. So you don't intend to grill them on this the second they're out of danger?
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in my duties as a scholar if I didn't document this incident thoroughly.
Let Aish do what he needs to. He's got his own priorities. We have to head to the Temple of Wendell.
My thoughts are with you, even when we are apart, my friends.
Yeah. Be careful. Let me see. Is this?
Când tu proseghiaccio non si avvisce. Quando vuoi c'è qualcosa che non si capisce.
Taking this?
Wendell, huh? Here we are. This place has been here since the time of Fadiel, right? The decor does have a certain nostalgia to it.
Was the world really that different back then?
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so I have no idea what you saps were up to. Never crossed my mind. But now I wonder what people hope to gain by coming to places like this. I never cared about that kind of thing in the past. Other people's business was their own.
You've grown a lot over this journey, Jule.
A change of heart isn't a bad thing. My travels as a hired blade were what really opened my eyes to the world around me.
Thanks. I'll try not to let my newfound altruism go to my head.
So you were getting worried.
That's not what I said.
Like the truth seekers of old, our travels have brought us to this temple. Okay, that's enough self-reflection. We have a Benevodon to defeat.
Right. We have a duty to the actors and to the future Alm of Light.
Odd that Aish had no interest in observing the Benevodon.
I think he was preoccupied with the actors and what happened to them.
I see. A stranger phenomenon
Qui c'è
superseding the interest of
qualcosa,
first.
mi
That does
sembra.
sound like him.
Sì. Vira, zappellata, Height Reflection, Active Mirror, Move, boh.
Resonate! If I turn it like this...
Aha! The key is reflecting the light, so we can move forward.
This is hard. Well, you do it.
Sure. Time to get more practice in with the elemental vessel. Yes! Watch your step here. Take this!
survived. So,
I failed. I wasn't by her side.
Huh? That voice. Can no one else hear it?
Activate.
So, magabon for di bandila.
Looks like we've been teleported.
Ah, back home.
Grizzly! If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this...
Ah, per trasferirsi.
Grant me power!
Okay.
If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this...
Right. No.
Taking this... Grant me power! Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Però il trasferzione, no. No, vabbè. No. E ora? Ah, una male.
I should never have gone. I would never have left her side had I known.
Wait, there it is again. Is that voice... Telephos? Take this! You're mine!
didn't expect the battle to get so fierce.
Here, use this.
Lo cambia. Eh,
Got some syrup. If I turn it like this, okay, that did the trick.
y
If I turn it like this, if I turn it like this, okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this, if I turn it like this, okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this, 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 okay, that did the trick.
Manon.
If I turn it like this, 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 okay, that did the trick.
Ha puntato là. Posto est, non ha più il ponte. Dovrei muovere quello, però dopo il resto di là.
If I turn it like this. If I turn it like this. If I turn it like this. Okay, that did the trick.
This one looks good. And this one too. My friends are in top condition.
Take a moment to collect your thoughts. but not too long.
I'm gonna take root right here if we don't get a move on.
What are we waiting for?
This one looks
Well-
good. And this one too. My fronds are in top condition.
Saffron family. In teoria bisognerebbe spostare quello, ma dopo resti di qua.
If I turn it like this, if I turn it like this, okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this, if I turn it like this, okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this, if I turn it like this, if I turn it like this, okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this, 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 okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this, if I turn it like this, okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick.
Mamma mia.
Got some syrup.
Val, Is something wrong? Stopping suddenly and looking around at nothing. I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
Oh, sorry, no. I'm just trying to be extra careful in here. I'm fine. Teleport! Looks like we've been teleported. Grant me power! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Deilophos had to travel the whole world to defeat the Benevodons.
All 8 by himself? I can't imagine me and Ramco trying to do the same.
Pronto.
Taking a fight with us was foolish.
Guess it's my turn.
Time to get to work. Show us the wonders of mana. The elemental vessel is ready. Dryad Spring. I can go another round.
Did the spirit realm look like this, Julie?
The spirit realm looked more like Vertius, actually. But there were stone structures like this, too. Brings back memories. Let's gather some more. You're mine. I can feel spirits nearby. You're mine. The rays are lined up.
Wanna do this with her?
Moon slice. Moon slice.
My luck.
No more playing nice. I see you. Just give up. Almost to the finish line. Let's try this orientation.
Questa non la capisco, aspetta. Non so se...
Give us something. We should definitely keep this one.
Ok.
Let's try this orientation.
Mm.
Let's try this orientation. Let's try this orientation. Let's try this orientation.
No. Qui comunque non c'è. Non so che intende lui. Forse intende questo.
Let's try this orientation.
Onestamente.
Moon slice. Get out of here.
I'll deal with this.
All right. I need you.
Sono un po'...
All right. Nice timing.
What? That's it?
Let's collect ourselves before we set off.
No. Boss.
Do we always have to fight? I mean, come on!
If it can't be reasoned with, you gotta fight.
There's gotta be a way to stop that snowball.
Soul.
I'll carry on from here. Here, use this. I'm only just getting started. I can still fight.
Do all the alms have to deal with this thing on their pilgrimages? I doubt it.
This whole trip is a little irregular. Guess it's my turn.
Time to get to work.
Let's continue.
All I wanted. It was all I wanted in life. And yet,
He sounds like he's in pain. Like the memories are too hard to bear.
I'll be taking this.
Let's time it.
This is an interesting find. All right. A welcome find. If the light passes through, the floor appears?
I think the floor's there the whole time. We just can't make it out.
Light leads the way to truth in all things, you might say, including the floor.
Porca troia. Dai, Dio.
Hopefully we get some impressive. We should prepare ourselves. Keep your guard up walking through here. Nice timing. Useless tool. It's useless tool. You're not getting away. Stay focused. Buckle up. On it!
Yes! I'm unstoppable!
Val? You were touching your chest. You okay?
Yeah, it's probably nothing. Just a bruise. Don't worry about me.
I think he's been acting weird since we got to Wendell.
I agree. He thinks that we are not aware of his absent looks and far-off thoughts.
Carina. L'unica che... Ah, non ce n'ho altri, bene. Sono arrivato, però non...
If I angle it this way, if I angle it this way. If I angle it this way, 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 if I angle it this way. The Dud Bears will love this.
Hai visto? Si vedeva penale. Vedi.
Don't mind if I do.
Just one more look. One more smile.
What does Delaphos mean?
Rinoway! Enough games!
Easy to the finish line.
Don't let victory go to your head.
Show us the wonders of mana.
And with that, we've changed locations.
We're so high up. Are we above the clouds? Please tell me this is as high as we're gonna get.
You can see the path that leads ahead. There may be someone lying in wait.
Probably the Benevodon and Delaphos. Be wary of both, Val.
Champion of the goddess, enemy of my kin. Your truth from the past differs from what you find in the present. My hitherto eternal seal is broken. I would give my thanks.
Delaphos! Give me Hina's...
Wait, Val. Something's not right.
Overflowing with power.
Oh, Madonna.
This is the strength I remember. With such energy at my command, I will take my revenge on the goddess!
Light is but a reflection of darkness. Shadows breed where light is strongest. Pray, where do you fall?
I,
Calafia will be the judge.
But wait! We have so many questions!
Judgment has to come first.
Then we better
Capito.
We could try destroying that outer layer.
Vedi, fa una... si aggancia a lei, fa un attacco ravvicinato.
Feel the cut of my blade. Thank you.
Abandon hope. Behold.
Nice timing.
Abandon hope.
Much obliged. The elemental vessel is ready.
Behold. Abandon hope. Time to call them. I can still fight. Abandon hope.
Go forth. Think you can handle
Behold.
this?
Flame saber. Abandon hope. You're mine. Behold. Take this.
Time to get to work.
Behold. Abandon hope. Behold.
Nice timing. Grant me strength.
Behold. I got this. Flee not from the truth, all-encompassing glow. Abandon hope. Abandon hope. Behold, just what I need. Abandon hope. Behold. Abandon hope. Behold.
Maybe we should cast judgment on her. Yes. Shall we make that final call?
Yes, Calafia! I can still fight.
Abandon hope.
Behold, just try to run. Or finish!
Questa è una faina mostruosa.
Flee not from the truth, all-encompassing glow.
Ecco.
Behold. Behold. Here, use this. Flee not from the truth, all-encompassing glow. Here, use this.
La maledetta.
Shimmering frost.
Muore.
Use this. Lean not from the truth, all-encompassing glow.
Little help here, spirits? Thanks!
Abandon hope. Abandon hope. Behold. You are not the goddess's chosen champion, nor are you a hero of the people. Why then do you fight?
No. We want to make things better. Not because someone asked us to, but because we know that it's the right thing to do. Tell me, what made Deilophos change from a hero of legend into this? Do you know? The character in Deilophos and Cerulia had a mission. A reason to take up the sword again and fight. He was the goddess's chosen champion. And a hero of the people. What happened to him?
Light is a reflection of darkness. Utter devotion corrodes into vengeful resentment. You and he suffered the same pain.
The same pain? Hina.
I do not bestow known truths upon mortals. Fate sees to it that what must be revealed is shown in due time. But I shall bear witness to your truth to the end.
Look, the light elemental.
Heyo! It's me, Lumina! And may I say kudos for getting Celestia to see reason? Impressive!
Lumina! It's been forever and a day!
That you, Julie? Glad to see you! I'd like to say I'm doing well, but I'm getting deja vu seeing Deilophos in the state. Looks like nothing's changed since the last time he attacked the goddess.
Deilophos attacked her in that form? Why go to such lengths to hurt the goddess of mana?
We should warn her that her old buddy's back and looking for trouble, while we have the chance.
Do you think there's a way to seek an audience with the goddess when I take you all to the mana tree?
All this fuss and we still don't know why Deilophos is acting like this in the first place.
Suffering the same pain that I am.
That is what the Benevodon said.
Yeah, it's gotta be a clue. Something to do with what sparked his need for revenge. I could feel it the further we went into the temple. Deilophos is in agony.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Perhaps the boundaries of your minds were breached in some way.
All we've got are theories. What I know for sure is that Deilophos is tormented by something. But no matter what his reasons, we have to stop Deilophos before he upends the whole world. That's the only way to know what really happened, and have a chance to get Hina's core stone back.
Look at you! Facing challenges head on and finding the courage to go after the truth. You're lighting your own way. Okay, I've decided.
Fairy?
Chi è il Doplight?
Soulguard Val. seeker of answers and truth. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Olm of
Ah.
Light.
Me? In Ulm?
But Val's already got a job. Soul Guard.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza was a Soul Guard once, and then became the Alm of Earth.
Seeker of Truth. A suitable pseudonym. Val was willing to interrogate a Benevodon in order to better understand our quandary.
And Lumina does have a soft spot for you.
Of course I do.
Okay. I, Val the Soul Guard, accept my new position as the Alm of Light.
Lucky for us all, I'm pretty sure a Soul Guard who is also an Alm will have no problem convincing our guardian friend.
Convincing who?
Just wait, you'll see. Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the town and let everyone know not to worry. They've got a new Alm of Light.
We made it back to Teratio. Aisha's probably in the front of the theater. Where to next?
Welcome. We've got what you need. Would you like to peruse the ware? Thank you. Would you like to thank you? Would you like to thank you? Would you like to thank you? Would you like to thank you?
Questo. L'ombrello. Ah, eccoli. Tranquillo.
Would you like to thank you? Would you like thank you? Come again.
Welcome. What will it be?
Allora, 24.
Anything else? Thank you very much. Anything else? Thank you very much. Anything else? Thank you very much. Anything else? Anything else? Thank you very much. Please stop by again.
returned. I assume that means you've dealt with the Benevodon of Light?
Oh, enough about that! The sky has cleared, and so have our heads.
We remember the entire script for Delafos and Cerulia. Now I'm sure that I can nail the part.
Out of courtesy, I refrained from asking anything about the final act until the alms returned. Might I inquire now?
Of course! Here it goes! Delafos and Cerulia, final act. The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
With the power of the Mana Sword, Delafos managed to subdue all 8 of the Benevodons, earning him the title of legendary hero by all those he had saved.
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Delafos returned the sword to the goddess.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Delafos found he had no more need to fight. His duty was complete.
He returned home to his beloved Cerulia to live out the rest of his days in peace and tranquility. The end.
There. Now
you'll see, Fairy.
Wait.
What?
Yep. Everyone, meet your new...
It was back in Wendell after we beat the Benevodon.
A plot twist!
No one saw this coming.
Heyo! It's true. I made up my mind and Fairy...
Lumina?
But then, what about our show? If we don't need to perform in order to... What will we tell our patrons? They're expect...
Oh, I get it now. The performers take...
Oh, well, you know...
Troop leader, I have an idea that would make this...
Special...
We had a 5th act.
You want me?
Not a speaking.
Do you want to...
My time is...
It's a deal! The rest of the alm?
Oh, wait a minute. I never agreed to any of this.
Thank you for your patience. Without further ado, Teratio presents Delafos and Cerulia.
Aí.
Val, this was our best year yet. I'm honored that we could see you off on your journey to the Mana Tree in our own way.
And I think I speak for all of Lorimar when I say, we're counting on you. Stay safe.
Oh, such a thrilling theatrical. I have never been more moved by a melodrama.
Fairy attends this performance for every
Melodrama.
She really steals the show.
Now then, all the alms are accounted for. Shall we be off to the Tree of Mana? As for myself, I have said my goodbyes to my colleagues in Lagrazzo. I am prepared to fulfill my duty.
About that, before we sacrifice anything, we have to ask for an audience with the Mana Goddess. She's gotta know some way to stop Delafos.
Ah, yes. You cannot leave Delafos unchecked. May I ask what makes you think the goddess can assist?
Delafos seeks revenge, and his target is the Mana Goddess. She's in grave danger.
Plus, he's looking pretty bizarre these days now that his power is returning.
There you have it. First and foremost, we have to talk to the goddess.
If that is the consensus of the group, I have no objection. Though I find your lack of enthusiasm curious.
Enthusiasm?
Why am I not surprised? You do realize that no person has been simultaneously chosen as both the Soul Guard and Alm of Light in all recorded history, do you not? And yet, you continue on as though you're unfazed by this unprecedented phenomenon. Val, may I request an interview so that I might write down your thoughts for posterity?
Maybe later, yeah? I know that being named an Alm is rare under any circumstances, but I'm still just with Delafos still out, but I'm still here. And I'm still
Understood.
Protector to the left.
I'm rooting for you all!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the goddess of mana at last.
What role would you want if you were in a play, Palomina? I would want to audition for a part completely opposite to my actual personality. Say no more. How about a villain, like an evil witch or a greedy tyrant?
Let's rest up.
Ok. Ciao a tutti. Da Rusty Wolf 89 o VLF 89?